Just my perfect little girl. Man, those eyes didn't change. Those eyes, they would get her out of so much trouble.
The world has watched an American tragedy unfold. Gabby Petito and her fiancé Brian Laundrie were a young couple who seemed to have it all.
Following a grueling investigation, FBI Denver announced on Friday that Brian Laundrie is believed to be responsible for his 22-year-old fiancée Gabby Petito's murder.
I have some breaking news right now in Northport. The FBI has confirmed that Brian Laundrie is dead, and the human remains found in the woods yesterday are his.
Thank you for watching Franco TV. Now, I've always been fascinated about the case of Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito, and unfortunately, with the field that I work in, I think it would have been extremely disrespectful to do anything that I usually do on these videos. However, I did want to explore the location of where his body, Brian Laundrie's body, was found deep within the Florida reserves here in the middle of the swampy area. It's a bit of a dangerous hike that I'm going to be doing, but I think you guys too would also want to be able to look at the location and his final moments of where he was at before he took his life. Again, this is also the location where the notebook was found and a gun which he used to eventually take his life. That being said, let's get into the video. Just made it to the Wikiwachi or Mayahachi. There we go. Jesus, I said that terribly wrong. The Mayahachi, moving forward. A bit of a bumpy road, but I think I have to drive in all the way to the back to get to the area where I could just park, and that'll be my stationary area. Just by being out here and driving in here, there is nothing. Like, there's nobody here that comes here at night for some reason, so it's very secluded while driving through this area. I mean, look how quiet it is. Because there's like a bit of a ravine, I'm going to be trying to go to a bridge so I could cross over it so I could get to the other part here. But I did find a normal trail that I can take to get to that bridge. But after I cross over, vegetation is going to look a little bit more heavier as I get further deeper in there. I do have a little bit of night vision, and with my night vision camera, this is what you guys can see. This is what I see. Kind of like a big... Wait, I see something up there. I don't know if that's a bridge. Right up through there, I can kind of see something. Oh yeah, that's the bridge. Right in front of me.
Enforcement agencies and vehicles, most of them undercover, making their way into this area. It is still an active and ongoing investigation.
You can see when the helicopters were up in the sky, pointing down at this area, the whole police department, pretty much a lot of cops, were traveling through this area, and investigators looking for the trail for this guy. A bit of a spider web there. Look at that thing. Mayahachi trailhead. So I'm right on the right path. Sorry. Big Sloth Preserve. Mayahachi trailhead. This here is where I'm at. I just crossed over to the bridge. I have to make my way right up through here. And right over here is where his body was found. So once I get to there, then I should be good. But this actually keeps on going up through there, but I just need to get to here. Shouldn't be that long of a trail. The other crazy idea to think about, it's weird because I'm hearing noises further in front of me. It's probably deer. But the other thing to think about is that they couldn't locate his body because apparently it was underwater.
Another piece of information that we just learned per a senior law enforcement official, they say that there appears to be partial human remains that have been found in the Carlton Reserve. We know that part of the challenge earlier on in this investigation was that the water levels in that reserve were high. The water levels have since gone down and have revealed those remains. We don't know to whom those remains belong.
I want to see if that's actually a thing. Like, I want to see the area where it was at. Is that an area where the water rises up? I wouldn't be surprised. It probably is. But they said that they passed by the area a bunch of times because the water level was too high. Falling off this little trailhead here. In a minute, I have to veer off to the left. But all you can hear is the electrical lines kind of sparking. I did hear that screaming thing again, but it sounds like it could be a coyote or a fox. It's just a little nerve-wracking being out here. But I should be good. Another trailhead through here that goes straight to where his body was found. Why am I doing this at night? Because it's a good question. I'm doing it at night because I got here at night. I wanted to get here during the daytime, but because of Florida traffic, I can't do it. This one says live long. Things are going to get a little bit tighter here. Yield to bikes. Live long and prosperous trail. Now I got a new threat. Jesus Christ. I'm literally going the same steps this man took. But my new threat is that I can hear alligators doing that weird burping sound. And if you look here, there's a little swamp area. Well, that's the ravine though, but there's also alligators, and I looked it up too. But this is like a really tightly nipped little area here. Holy shit. Here, I'm gonna turn on this light too. Keep you guys looking forward, and I can look around my surroundings. Sorry, moving forward. You can see a whole bunch of brush completely cut down, and I think that was due to the searches when Brian Laundrie was missing. And so they cut down all this brush trying to see if they could find him. Just, oh shit. If you look right up there, I could see eyes. Look. See it? See that? It's far up there. I'm gonna have to zoom in while editing. See that? It's very brief there. Let's walk up to it. Alright. Oh my god. Spider webs right here too. I did just find a rope out here, and I guess it's for when the water level's higher. You could jump in the lake there. I'm not gonna lie, for a split minute I thought it was a noose. In fact, when I first found out that he was probably assumed dead, I thought he probably would have hanged himself. But no, it was a gunshot. But yeah, there is a rope there. And something else. Oh, tree branches towards the right of it, right over there. But look at what I just found here. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like some sort of, I don't know what this is, a bed? Or a sleeping bag maybe. And there's another one further back over here. Fucking spiders everywhere. See it? Right around there. Where where it looks like somebody out here was camping. You can even see the embers here. Oh, this is a complete tent set. Right over here, there seems to also be what looks like a dirty but yet used sock. I'll bring you guys a bit closer. I'm not saying that this is part of laundry stuff. Maybe it could be, maybe it isn't. I don't know, to be honest. I already got my sock wet. Going deeper in here. I found a rope hanging from a tree here. Thought it was a vine at first. Take a look at this. What is this? It's all disgusting. I don't know if you guys can see it too well in the night vision, but it looks all like it's been out here for a while. It's got like a weird hook onto it too. Hold on. This is stupid. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. I'm actually more freaked out right now with animals than anything. I'm thinking of like a gigantic big hog just coming at me. Oh my god, I got like so many spiders on me right now. What the hell is that? Alright, I see like a big... There's a hole just dug into the ground. I'm not sure if this is like animal made or what. Finding all sorts of objects out here the closer I get. Could have this been his? Like, because he camped out here apparently. Right here seems to be a whole area. I think that's an animal. Or something. I think I found Tupperware or something. Look. Looks like food was stored in there. Interesting about that is that within the timeline of Brian Laundrie being out here, the parents did show back up, grab the Mustang. There's been a lot of rumors whether or not they were supplying him. Apparently, there is a counter lawsuit that the family of Gabby Petito is now suing Brian Laundrie's parents because they knew all along that he had murdered his girlfriend, unfortunately.
A lawsuit containing bombshell allegations against Brian Laundrie's family, claiming Brian told his parents about his murder of Gabby Petito and that his parents were trying to help him flee the country in early September.
So they think that they were protecting him. Does that mean that they were giving him food out here to survive? Because he's not that far from the parking area of this preserve. I'm going to keep moving forward. Let's see what else I can find out here. but I wouldn't be surprised if they were supplying him. And a lot of those supplies, unless if it was gathered by evidence, is actually still out here. I could hear the sound of distant music. I don't know if it's coming from inside the forest though, or if it's just coming from the road area. That's a little bit east from where I'm at. I don't want to like walk up on somebody's camp or something and startle them. I might get shot by accident. Right down there, and night vision, so you guys can see a little bit more clearer, is where his body was found at. I just see that little dark area there, which I'm thinking is water, so I'm gonna have to be careful. But this is what I think floods up when it rains a lot, and there was a lot of rain. So I think that's what they were referring to when they found his remains being partially underwater. Halfway through this little open ravine area, but when you look here, this grass is all covered up in water when the water levels go high, but you could see how much grass there is. I had a bit of a struggle just trying to get through this stuff. And you can see all these tiny little spiders kind of hanging around, see? Just heard a noise up there. Alright, well, let me keep on going. And I think this is where the ATVs were going through, up and down this little area.
WFLA now in recent months about whether or not there was going to be a civil lawsuit filed by Gabby Petito's family, and here we have it today. Before we start to go...
Holy crap. I'm tired. I need some water. This actually could have been it right here. Hold on, I'm gonna check the maps real quick and find out. Give me a second. That's the area where I said it looks like there's another trail that goes deeper into the forest here. This man really went deep in here. I'm getting eaten alive. I did some research and I looked in some of the photos that I got from the helicopters that were pointing down in the area during the investigation, and there is what seems to be a tent and another investigation right here towards the big area, this area here, I don't know what to call it. That, see it? There was a tent right around here.
Late today with dental records that the partial skull uncovered in this reserve is Brian Laundrie's. A sweeping conclusion to a 5-week-long manhunt and dramatic search that captured the country's attention. Tonight, the attorney for the Laundrie family.
According to it, I'll probably post a picture up, and I'm looking down and I can see all these little spiders in the ground area, so this is going to be kind of gross, but here was another tent where they were looking at. I didn't get anything from the main area that I found on my website, but I did find something kind of unusual while looking around this area. I just got to get past the spiders. And I found a bracelet. I'm not saying it's anyone's, I don't know. If you guys seen it from something, then let me know. I don't think so. I think it's just a coincidence. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's come out here. But I'm about to grab it right now. Hold on. I'm just trying to put my stuff away. There we go. Looks like it's seen some better days. Look at that. Ew, there's probably spiders in this thing. But there's little tiny holes on the inside there too. I'm not sure. Is this thing? I'm just hoping no spiders come out of it. It looks really old. Or it's been here for a minute. It just looks run down. And I'm guessing it's a bracelet for a watch, or just a bracelet. Pretty interesting. This was the location for the Brian Laundrie area. I'm gonna see if I can start making my way back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little location here. I've been dying to come out here and explore this area for myself because of the controversy with this whole thing. I mean, it was a terrible incident that had happened. My condolences go out to the family. I am gonna put links in the description too to also help for any charities that are going for the Petito family. But this is the location of where it all ended. Unfortunately, a lot of secrets that were unsaid, and I wish they were said. There's a lot of missing loops to the story that I wish were mentioned, and unfortunately, he took that to the grave, and this is the grave in which he took it to. Well, temporarily, because I'm sure they moved him out somewhere else. With that being said, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.